Hey everyone, have I here bring another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we are going to be doing a full breakdown and some fun little team builds for the DOKKANFEST exclusive AGL Captain Ginyu. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So it's always interesting that DOKKANFEST exclusive unit right before the anniversaries, in this case the 7-year anniversary, where most of you aren't going to be summoning for this unit, and it's going to be tough, but this is a really good unit, but the LRs are just so much better, and those banners are so much better, right? So for those who are going to be summoning like myself, maybe this video does help you, build some teams and just understand this unit's just pretty amazing capabilities. So let's start off with the card art first. The SSR card art, it's just pretty basic, not too much to talk about there. But that TUR card art, look at this. Looks amazing. Captain Ginyu coming straight at you with the Goku Ginyu in the background. It is a transformation unit, so we'll talk about those stats in just one second. But I really think that card art is pretty clean there. So let's look at the unit in of itself. The captain's ace in the hole, Captain Ginyu. This is an extreme AGL unit, and let's just make it a little bit bigger here. So this is another 200% category leader, and in JP, this 200% meta was introduced in the 7-year anniversary. Global, on the other hand, this is our 4th 200% lead before we get into the anniversary. I don't know which one's better, getting the cream of the crop to start off the meta, and then getting kind of lesser units, or kind of building toward a one of the best or the best DOKKANFEST exclusive units, in this case LRs, in the game. So either way, but this is really focusing on global here. I think it's nice to just kind of lead up into it. So the leader skill combination here is pretty good. You got Terrifying Conquerors and Planetnamic Saga, Ki +3 HP and attack defense 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense 30% for Space Traveling Warriors. So easy combination to get to 200% in, right? Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors, very similar. Planetnamic Saga, add a few units in there as well to use, and you're all good to go. So really nice synergy and combination there. The super attack, it's a stacking super attack, which is always good. Raises defense, which is even better, and that's a 30% boost with immense damage to enemies. So every time you super attack, stacking 30% defense is going to be really strong. But on top of that, this passive skill plus the transformation, the body change, it's pretty incredible, especially if you're running it on the right team, which is a Ginyu Force team. This is the true value of the Force, and absolutely attack and defense right off the bat at 180%, and we've been seeing a lot of that 150 to 180% boost there for this generation's TURs. And then you get a plus an additional attack 50% when performing a super attack, because you already get 30% defense, so you're okay there. And additional attack guarantee with a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So there you have it. You have an opportunity then to SA twice, getting a 60% boost, or 30%, then another 30% stack. And then if you're actually adding AGL, or not AGL, but AGL with the additionals on here, you can get 3 super attacks off. So you're going to be stacking really quickly. Now, again, the true value of the Force is the Ginyu Force here. You're going to get an additional 10% to attack and defense, up to 50% per Ginyu Force category ally on the team. So if you run a full Ginyu Force team, you're going to get this unit's going to get an additional 50% to attack and defense calculated. I'm thinking that's calculated separately. So the Ginyu Force is very limited, so this is the reason why they added this unit as a support unit as well. So Ginyu Force category allies attack and defense 30%, making it even stronger running the full team there. And then attacks effective against all types when there's another Ginyu Force not on the turn, on the team. That's easy to do. So this passive skill is really built very well. And on top of that, now you have this active skill here, body change. and performs body change then can be activated when HP is 70% or less, starting from the 4th turn of the battle once only. Now, I can understand why you want to do this body change if you're maybe not running a full Ginyu Force team, but when you're running a full Ginyu Force team, I think even not transforming is still going to be really solid, because you're boosting everyone else on that team and running a full Ginyu Force, a full team there. So but when you transform, it is very, very good. So we'll talk about that in 1 second. The link skills: Frieza, Army, Gentleman, Respect, Ginyu Force, Loyalty, Signature, Post first battle. So not very good overall unless you're running Ginyu Force teams. So link skills definitely few and far between there. I guess the support could have been +3 or +2 to key attack and defense 30%. But here's the category that you can use on, or you can use this unit on these categories here: Planet Dynamic Saga, Ginyu Force, Dragon Ball Seekers, Terrifying Conquerors, Special Pose, Space Traveling Warriors, and Corroded Body and Mind. Stats is 19.2 for HP, 14,000 for attack. Once you actually see his damage, it's going to be fine because you're effective against all types, and then we'll talk about the crits in 1 second. And then defense 10.9, almost 11,000. So now let's talk about Ginyu Goku. So once you body change here, you do not stack defense anymore. You're going to stack attack. So it really depends on what you want to do in the event that you're running. You might want to transform, or you might just continue to grab the defensive boost, right? So on top of that, oh, you know what? I didn't change the name. It says true value of force. Oh, the true value of body change. Yes, I did change it. So recovers 59% HP, so under 70%, and then you're adding 59%. It's a really nice amount there. So if you're going to be under a certain amount, you can still recover pretty much all of your HP, unless you're really, really, really low on HP. But attack and defense is increased to 200% versus 180, so 20% additional on that. It stays the same with the plus additional attack 50% with performing super attack, so that's there. And then launches additional attack and has a medium chance of becoming super attack. Again, that didn't change from previous. What did change is no more support and no more effectiveness against all types. What you do get is plus an additional attack and defense 10% up to 50%, and chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, 10% with each attack performed up to 50%. So I think there's so it's attack and defense up to 50%, and then critical hit and evasion up to 50%. Pretty incredible. With each attack, this is 5. All you do is 5 attacks, not even super attacks, and you're guaranteed 2 already when you're attacking. So, yeah, it's pretty strong, right? It's pretty strong when you max that out in just a couple turns. And then if you have Jace on the team, again, not on the same turn, on the team, you have a high chance of foreseeing enemy super attack. Is really one of the most OP passives you can actually have, is seeing where the super attack is going to come from. So you're going to have a particular unit there to just tank it when you know it's coming. So it's not guaranteed, it's a high chance, so it's fine. But you gotta play with this unit correctly. Like, I think with this unit here, if you're not running a full Ginyu Force team, you're easily going to transform into this, because it doesn't really matter for a full Ginyu Force team that you're going to be buffed up. But if you're running a full Ginyu Force team, you're going to get really, really buffed up as well. Now you're not going to have that 50% to crit or to dodge, but you're still getting the effective against all types when you're not transformed, and you get that additional 30% to attack and defense for the Ginyu Force category allies. So again, I think most people would like to transform here, because this is pretty solid. And but either way, really, really good. So now let's talk about team builds here. I'm not going to talk about links, because it's going to be a Ginyu Force unit, and it's going to be the banner unit that's going to be on the banner there, and that's going to be the Raccoon and Guldo, or the Birder and Jace there. So if you're running a full Ginyu Force team, this is what generally is going to look like. You're going to have Captain Ginyu on the leader and the friend on the main rotation, for sure. That's the only way you're going to be able to run this team and let it be viable. Now you have the 2 other banner units here in Jason Birder and Guldo and Raccoon. Those are going to be there for the links. I believe they have 4 or 5 links together. and they're not bad at all. So so those are going to be the main rotations there. Then you have double support with the EZA. Now it's not the EZA unit. I don't know if it's coming right off the bat, but the LR Ginyu Force EZA is coming, so that's going to be nice there. And then the other support unit is the free-to-play Ginyu Goku unit, which is on JP it's going to get the EZA, but on global, be careful if you're running tough events, because you want to put him out there, because he doesn't really do much damage or have any defense. He just supports the Ginyu Force unit. So what you're going to do on the missing unit is you can just go ahead and pick whatever. You can even run Captain Ginyu as well, of course, if you're not running EZA, because you're going to be off rotation, and it will still, you're going to be running in the third spot, and Captain Ginyu is going to be running in the first spot, generally speaking. So yeah, but everyone else you can run the EZA free to play Ginyu Force there. But this is the limited team, right? This is the limited team. There's other things that you can do. We're going to talk about that in a second. There's this team that you can run as a full support team. So this is a really, really nice support team using, basically Terrifying Conqueror, Space Traveling Warriors support, because all of these are all those. And then you have some other support units that you can see down there below in Cooler, the two coolers there. You even have the EZA Final Form Frieza. Then you have two units that are not a part of the Space Traveling Warriors category, but still can be really, really good support units in Garlic Jr. and the Darkness Goddess Toa. So those two units are absolutely viable if you want to have some support units. So really, this team has really, really good support. And if you are not running a full Ginyu Force team, again, you might want to transform with Captain Ginyu as soon as possible. Or even if you still have them on the team, you remember each unit that, so I'm removing 2 units, that's 20% away from Captain Ginyu in attack and defense. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you're going to run a totally different setup where maybe Captain Ginyu is only on one main rotation and the other one's going to be taken by someone else, then you can run like a Terrifying Conqueror's team here that you have. Well, yeah, it's going to be Cooler and Full Power Frieza on one rotation, and that rotation is going to be just incredible, no doubt about it. So that's that portion of things. You can run it that way, or you can run Turles. You can run a Turles option as a main rotation, or you can actually run both of these on main rotation and actually keep Captain Ginyu and the leader and the friend on off rotation. So I wouldn't recommend it, I guess, but you can still run that team, and it's going to be quite strong with Frieza on one rotation and then Turles on another one, right? So another team that you can run is the Planet Namek Saga. This is very limited, though, if you're going to try to run a Planet Namek Saga team here. Generally speaking, with Full Power Frieza, you want to run, this unit with it, because it's just so good. But he's a sworn enemies support, and really none of these are sworn enemies except for Frieza, and so you're probably not going to do that. Now you also have a unit that's not a Space Traveling Warrior that can run an LR Vegeta exchange in the Goku there. You can run it. Again, it doesn't really fit too well, but still, it is an extreme unit there, and you can run it on this team. So the last team I'm going to talk about here is a team that you can run, but you probably shouldn't do it. And that's a super team, right? Ginyu on off rotation and pretty much a Planet Namek Saga super team, because you can't run any Terrifying Conqueror super team, because there's no Terrifying Conquerors super units. So again, yes, you can run a team like this, but just don't do it. Things that you can do, not necessary you should do. And this is definitely not a team. So a lot of people say, well, why do you do these kind of team build discussions? Well, because people might run something like this, and don't do it. You're better off if you don't have any other Ginyu Force units, right? If you don't have any you didn't summon for any of the banner units, you have a bunch of free-to-play units that you can just run with the Ginyu, with the Captain Ginyu, and you're better off than running a super team on here. So keep that in mind. But anyway, yeah, there you have it. My full breakdown of some team build discussions about this amazing TUR, in the AGL Captain Ginyu. Tell me what you guys think. Are you guys going to be summoning on it? For those who are free to play, probably not. Like I said, 7-year anniversary, less than a month away, or about a month away here from the video being recorded. And but yeah, he's a good one, and I'm glad that they built him this way, because it's going to be fun using him. Another extreme team that's now viable. So anyway, with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Where's that slide? There it is. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.